What does it feel like to know that what you want to do so bad that you are so horrible at? Hey, young boy. Freak, come here. These boots don't want to lace themselves. This is where you train. This is where you should be making your name for yourself, and you can't even do that here. How do you expect to go out into the real wrestling world and do anything and make a name for yourself? You don't have any respect for someone like Nate Stone. You're a joke. You're pitiful.
You gotta change the attitude quick, man. Or nobody will take you serious. Believe it. No more mockery. Don't let nobody talk down to you.
Here's the final bullet to put our life to death. Our days are never coming back. I know it's you I can't forget. Bang, bang, shoot, shoot. There's a freight train coming to force your head in check. Our love is never.
How's it going?
What's going on here, Brother Rock?
Well, I thought we'd make things interesting because the beef's with you, Reed Bentley, and old Nate Stone right there. And I want to make sure that nobody else gets involved. Like Sue Jackson, I don't want him involved.
I'm gonna hurt you. No, Brother Rock. I've got a manager's license right here.
And that's fantastic, and that's why I'm here. Because what these two do, I don't care. 1, 2, 3 is all I'm here for. And to make sure you don't interfere in any way. But before we start, and since this match is unsanctioned, I'm gonna need to have you put your John Hancock right here.
I'll put my Reed Bentley on there.
Fantastic. So,
You ready to die, Nate Stone? I'm going to show you the end. You're going to really find out what it means.
you ready?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Let's get this started now.
A match so dangerous as Bentley goes after Stone early. I thought Nate Stone would be the one to go after Bentley. Slap to the face, that's what started this whole thing. A match so dangerous that Billy Rock made Reed Bentley sign an insurance waiver. That's what you get, Reed Bentley. That is what you get. Nate Stone rushing him with the forearms. Watch Bentley's head bounce back. This is a street fight. Billy Rock's not going to step in unless it's time for a match. Then what are they doing? Trips open in the door. They're running. They're running like cowards. But the chase is on again. This is a street fight. They have the right to go anywhere around this lot. What's this? Cassidy with the distraction. Bentley in hiding like a coward. This exemplifies the league to a T. They work together to make sure they constantly have an advantage, no matter how underhanded it is. As there's Jeremy Hadley, obviously distraught over his loss yesterday. This isn't exactly the safest area. That board right there, you can get splitters or contusions or anything of the sort. There could be a possible concussion off that kick. Bringing him over to whatever this wasteland area over here is. What a rusty cookie sheet. Probably not even a cookie sheet. He didn't give what he hit Stone in the head with it.
This right here.
Correct. Take him out.
Cassidy, with his manager's license, unfortunately allowed to be around. Billy Rock's pretty much out there to keep Cassidy back. What's this gonna be? Stone, Death Valley Driver through the sign. This is a first. I just don't think in School of Roc history, but in Midwestern independent wrestling history, pretty much fighting through a wasteland. This shows you how much the School of Roc students wanted to be driving through this garbage to get to school every week. And these two wanting at each other so bad that they're fighting through the entire wasteland area. As these two jockeying for position. Undoubtedly one of the more brutal matches we've ever seen. At least in a while here in the Midwest independent scene. These two literally taking it out to the streets. As he's choking him with his own hoodie. Reed Bentley literally knows all the tricks to make a human being want to just give up fighting. The consummate striker is Bentley. As he's rocked Nate Stone. If Stone falls back on that concrete, it could be bad news. But Nate Stone with the fire of 1,000 suns, rocking Bentley right back in his face. Bentley takes the fall on that concrete. There could be broken glass. There could be anything on that gravel. As Bentley cuts off Stone with an uppercut. Look more like a lift, actually. Either way, the technical terms don't really matter. There are two guys out there fighting in the street. And there's a dumpster. Though this no. Who knows what the heck's in there? And I'm sure that's where they're going next. No one Reed Bentley, no one Nate Stone. Bentley deserves to go in there because he's been talking all the trash in the world. What's going on here? Oh my goodness. Shoves Stone head first into the trash. Slamming the door on slams the door on his head. With all the information we have on head injuries in 2012, I fear for Nate Stone's well-being at this point. Bentley going for the tires, a little bit of Donkey Kong action. That didn't quite work out how Bentley wanted it to. It's have a trash can. Oh my goodness! That can ricochet off of Bentley's head as they go into the tires. This has been all-out warfare.
Come on, get on.
Both men laid out in the tires. It's any man's game at this point. You can tell both men don't like each other, and with rightful cause. Nate Stone has months of anger to take out on Reed Bentley, and he just did with that forearm in the spine. Hopefully they drag it back into school. We don't want any police over here. That'd be the worst thing to do this match humanly possible. As Bentley got driven headfirst into the concrete with that tire. This is the most primitive type of fight you can have. Just two guys throwing down in the middle of the street. I know for a fact this is Trip Cassidy's car. This is the car that him and Bentley arrived in earlier. And apparently Trip told him that, hey, go ahead, put Nate Stone through my car. And that's Bentley with one of the damnedest forearms I've ever seen. And Stone replies with one of his own. My goodness. That's the tackling dummy that they use at the School of Roc to practice strikes during training. That thing weighs a good amount. And it just got thrown into Bentley's midsection. Bentley coughing up something nasty. Again, that thing's not light. I'm not gonna guess an estimate as to how much it weighs, but it's not fun to get dropped on. I'm guessing the Bentleys won't be a wrestling dynasty. There won't be any second generation Bentleys. After the tackling dummy got thrown there, Stone gives Bentley some of his own medicine, choking him with the collar of his shirt. He deserves this. Reed Bentley deserves this. He could give it up, but he doesn't. Escaping with a shot to the midsection. And another throwing the savate kicks. Forearm strike after forearm strike. Again, listen to the sound of the strikes. That's not just skin on skin, that's bone on bone. Shot to the midsection with the chair. And another. Hopefully they're going to work it back out in school. As dastardly as Bentley is, you don't want to see either guy get hurt too terribly badly. As we go back in now, Bentley going to apparently sweep up the School of Roc ring. Or other terrible puns. He's not going for the pin here. He's going to embarrass him. This is schoolyard bully style, just sitting on top of a guy and slapping him, embarrassing him. This is this rivalry at its core. Reed Bentley slapping and embarrassing Nate Stone, making him feel like a chump, rubbing the knee into the face. This is a submission hold in this match because there are no rules. Bentley, the aggressor, is... I don't know how much more either man can have in them. They've had a war out there. And Bentley bringing him in so he can hit his signature set of moves. The Italian Leatherface into the Ivy Leap, goes for the cover, and Nate Stone kicks out. The kid has fire. I'll give him that. The kid has fire. What the Togo Senton is Bentley. Gonna go for the cover again, another signature move. And Nate Stone kicks out. Nate Stone, if nothing else, has the moral victory at this point. Kicking out of all of Bentley's signature stuff, he's going to go for the butterfly catcher here. Stone saw it coming, just dead weights him. Won't. He flattened his body so he wouldn't go up. And then Bentley flattened his face with that forearm. Stone's pretty much dead weight at this point. Bentley usually calls out his move names, didn't even have the energy for that. And Stone gets sent into the corner with the clothesline. You can hear the heavy breathing. Both men really don't have a whole lot left. Nate Stone gets out of the way. He's got to hit something here. The big jumping knee that we've come to expect from Stone. Gonna come off the ropes with a leg drop, possibly. He hits it. Goes for the cover. The count, only a 2 count from Bentley.
Only 2. That's a fast count, Billy Rock. 2. This is a street fight. You want to handle it like me.
Stone's got to come up with something here. He's got that chair, bad intentions.
Watch out, Reed, watch out.
The weapons were put in the ring by Billy Roc, by Nate Stone, because it's a street fight. Both these guys are allowed to use weapons, so why not provide them with the weaponry? Reed Bentley earlier this season called Nate Stone Necro Butcher's son, and well, he just delivered a Necro Butcher body slam with the chair. Stone taking the chair from Trip Cassidy. Gonna plant it onto Bentley. Standing on him. This is the Nate Stone I want to see. He's setting up for something here big. Wow, what a senton. What a senton. That is what happens when Nate Stone gets confidence in himself. Stands up for himself. He can hit incredible new maneuvers. Do great things like that. Cover. Only a 2 count. It was only a 2 count, but Bentley looks hurt. Both these men feeling the effects of going through war. This is what Class Wars is about. Full Nelson. He's been going for this move all season. He hasn't been able to hit it because of Bentley's catcalling. Bentley tries to get out. Stone's too strong. He hits the cutter. This could be it. Goes for the cover too. Nate Stone has gotten his revenge. Nate Stone is your victor. Reed Bentley's getting sent out of here with his tail tucked between his legs with good reason. Nate Stone, your victor. Nate Stone has won one for all the kids who've ever been told they're weird. Nate Stone has won one for you.
Time has ran out for Reed Bentley, and yet the clock keeps ticking. I'm Nate Stone. I'm the Omega. I am the end. The end of what? That's a good question.